When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. The Bulls will boot it away to start the game. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Maryland's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He finds a dead spot in the middle.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Buffalo's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The give on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He's got an open man. There he goes to the right. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from his own end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Catch in the middle, it's Sexton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Working that left side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Bulls are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick completion to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulls. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Rushes on him. And to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the first quarter. My accuracy and my timing is going to have to be at a premium.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Off play action. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Back to pass on second down. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Slams it ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete on the right side.
It's a bang-bang play. You're running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Wide open downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Buffalo! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you... Picked off! What a play to set him up! Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back on the option to give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking to throw on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. He wants to throw it. Dances away. It's complete to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the returner will be dragged down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Here we go. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab on the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Looking for the score. Touchdown Bulls. Fit it in the window for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabs it in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Firing to the right, complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
quick release by the QB. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Running behind that left side. Creates a little space. Lowers those pads. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Terrapins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He's got his man across the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Maddox. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Running into the open space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Bulls have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by them.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a